Hey everyone, so the new Bloxburg update is finally here and there's a lot to look at, so let's get right into the video. Now, first thing, you can see that my house has a little exclamation mark. That's because of my bills. You can now show your bills and it divides into what it is. So right now I see house bills and then a total. And my total bill is $662, so let's do pay all and go broke again. Next, if you click on the house, there's a little new icon that lets you swap plots if needed. And as you can see, this is a new menu. It's not my favorite look, but it's something. One thing I do find very annoying is how I organize my plots. And I think right now they are ranked on when you loaded them last. So it doesn't really matter which order they are in anymore. But of course, that's not the reason that they changed it. The reason that this was changed is because all of these are new pre-built houses that everyone can buy. You can click one open, so let's do Aquila for example. And you can see some pictures of what the house actually looks like. It costs $50,000 to buy it. Let's take a house with game passes, then it shows that I need the basement game pass and the multiple floors game pass. But I will do a review of every single pre-built house in a video that I will make very soon. So if you're not sure on which one to buy, you can go ahead and watch that video that I will post probably either this weekend or next weekend. But for now, let's go for the Heritage House by Panda. You can choose to replace your existing plot or choose a new plot. I'm gonna buy a new plot, which gives me the house value and the price for a new plot, which is 300 block bucks. Sure, let's call it Heritage House. Now the fun thing is that these houses have actually been made by people in the content creator program. So that means every single house that you buy will have a different style, different colors. It's made by a different person, so of course it's gonna be different. And there's a range of houses with game passes, without game passes, with certain game passes, so you will find something that you like. It's so much better than the pre-built houses that we had, and I'm so happy that they have been replaced. So this is Panda's house. It's very big and I love the style of it. So I will definitely keep that one and I will do edits to it and stuff. But you can see the pictures before buying a house, so that's also good to know. It used to be only one picture. Right now you can just scroll through kind of and see what they look like before actually spending the money on that house. And you can replace your current plot with whatever you purchase. Next up, before I forget to mention, usually with doors that had like rounded corners and stuff, it sometimes turned blue, and that won't happen anymore right now. So that is all fixed. Moving on to the new items, and I will not ruin Panda's plot for this. I'll actually get an empty plot now. Okay, I got an empty plot. Let's get a very large wall. We also have 8 new materials, but I shouldn't be jumping through everything, so I will go bit by bit. Otherwise, I'll get confused and forget what I've showed, what I didn't show. We have a new mailbox. It's a retro type of mailbox, very cute. Then these, we have bifold doors now. These will be perfect for those massive closets that people have. So they open like this, and I don't know, it's just kind of so fancy, like going into your closet like this. I love those. Anyways, moving on. We also have a glass bifolding door. So it also opens like this, large bifold door. Then we have a grand staircase. I know that's something a lot of people wanted in the past. Then we have a bunch of new garage doors. So we have this one, the large version of the first one that I showed, the large version of the second one, and then a full glass one. Then we have a frosted metal fence. This wall will probably not even be long enough to show off everything that's new. We have a pointed arch window, and then a decorated one as well, and it is bigger. Also, these like remind me of a church. I can definitely see people build churches with these. Moving on, we have a stained glass window. So you don't have to decorate your own stained glass window anymore. We have this one, which is a large one. Then another mailbox, which is a modern type of mailbox. Then another fence. Yeah, I will definitely need to add more walls to this. Then we have a pointed arch. Could also be used for like church or old buildings. Then this half sphere door is so recognizable to me. Like where I live, you see this door a lot. Then we have the ornate pillar, ornate. I'm not quite sure how to say it, but this is what it looks like. Then we have a large window without the drawing inside of it. We have a double door. And I will need more wall, even more wall, my goodness. Then the small version without a drawing. Did I show that one yet? And then we move on to the decorations tab. Now in decorations, we also have a building cornice. Literally all these words are so hard to pronounce. Then we have this roof support detail, and then we also have a modern one. I know a lot of people custom make these, so it's actually really nice that we're getting them in the game now. Then we also have, and I will definitely be using those, I used to use structurals for these wall corners, and so you don't need to custom make them yourself anymore, and this looks perfect in my opinion for brick walls. That will be so much more easy to make these wall corners now. I won't have to spend hours on them. And then we also have a mini restaurant mouse hole, and I think it's so cute if you put a little bit of cheese on the table. Question mark. Let's go into free cam. You can see that a little chef mouse will come out. It will take the cheese. Or at least I hope it does. Yes, it takes the cheese, or at least it jumps on it right now. It's pushing it off the table, and then it takes it slowly and reverts back into the little mouse restaurant. And I think it's just so cute that they've added a little fun detail like that. I love the mouse hole, but this is so much better. And so if I want to switch plot now, I can just click the button next to build mode and pick whatever plot I want. So if I want to go back to the small craftsman, I just click it, it loads in. I don't have to go back to main menu. But again, my plots aren't organized anymore, so I will definitely have to take a look at that. I really do think it's based on like when you loaded them last, the last house being the bottom one here, and then the house you loaded in most recently being at the top. Now anyways, moving on, we have 8 new materials to play around with. So 1, 2, 7, and 8. And I love the wood material one. I think it will look good in like massive modern houses. And this roof tile is very cottage-like, so I see people using that a lot as well. And these bricks I love as well. I think they look amazing. And then we have more wood. So these are all of the new materials that were added into the game, 8 of them to be exact. I especially love the brick, the roof tiles, and then the wood panels. That looks so modern. I will definitely use those. Then moving on to something less fun, you cannot park your car anywhere anymore. So let's say you want to park on a plot, that is fine, you can leave it there. If you park in a parking space, that is fine as well. But if you park in the middle of the road, there will be a timer that goes down. If the timer is up, your car will disappear, just as it did before, but now you will actually pay a towing fee for it as well. Yeah, I'm used to actually parking close to a building, so I will have to fix that now. Bad behavior. If I stand on a parking space, it should be fine. And now I need to get my fun down, so I will start running, because there's another thing added to the game. Alright, so there is a risk of fainting now. Your moods are very low, and you should increase your moods to avoid the risk of fainting. So as you can see up top, I have a timer going down of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Increase your moods to prevent fainting and needing medical treatment. We'll just let it go down. But so as I said, I will create a video showing every single one of the content creator houses so that you can make a better decision on which one to get. So right now I have about a minute left. So you do have quite a lot of time actually before you start fainting. I don't want to sit down or do anything. I just need to faint, really. And then everything goes like vague and you fall down and you faint. And then you respawn. It stays like this for a while. Your moods go back up to 50% for all of them, and you pay $1,750 for that. So make sure to keep those moods up, otherwise you might faint. Then another thing that was added as well, if I have anything that is still locked in my backpack, because I did unlock them all before. Probably don't, but if there's an item that is locked, you can now actually purchase it to unlock it. Instead of equipping the item at home and then adding it to your backpack like that, you can just click it, buy it, and it unlocks. So that makes it super easy as well. But that is the update. So basically you can reload your plot without going to main menu. There are content creator houses, new materials, new items. Your car will get towed. You can faint. And I'm probably forgetting something, but sure, you guys will put that in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.